design. They're keeping me pretty fly for a sports guy. South Plains trailing 34-30 here at the break. And the basketball belongs to the Wranglers. Out there for the Texans, Panopio out there. And he is joined in this lineup card by Myron Gardner, Giovanni Scott, Ben Biela, and Rivaldo Soares. Scott playing with 3 personals. That changes things a bit. Young out between the rings for Kamerad. Works down the left side on Giovanni Scott, who bottled him up, wanted to go down low, lost the basketball. Scott will dive in there. It'll be a jump ball, and it'll belong back to South Plains College. Good hustle play by Giovanni Scott to battle that into a tie-up, and the Texans will get the turnover to start the back half. Panopio across the timeline, outright for Rivaldo Soares. Soares gives it off down the baseline. Scott 3 out of the corner. Back ironed it, no good. Rebound tipped by Panopio, but picked up out of there by OTERO, and out of there with is Lionel Martin. Martin out front on Biela. Martin on the dribble, backing it away out near half court. Martin comes out the right-hand side for Young. And Young back out between the circles for Stowers. Stowers still dribbling, now fires a 3 and knocks it down over Giovanni Scott. Stowers has a pair of 3s in this ball game, and he's got 8. Texans down 7 with 19 minutes to go here in the half. Panopio out front with the basketball. Trying to defend off of a defender out there, which is Young. Panopio runs the right side, misses the runner, and the rebound comes out to Lionel Martin. Down the floor comes Amiri Young. Young across the timeline on the dribble. Young picks it up way out in the left-hand wing. Now has to drop it off. Double dribble, no whistle. And to the hoop with the right-hand hook shot, no good. Rebound is out of there to the Texans off the Porter Anderson miss as Giovanni Scott pulled it out of there. Panopio down the floor, out the left-hand side on a high screen and gives it on the switch to Gardner. Gardner the basketball. Attacking left over right, pulls up at 14, right side, wouldn't roll down. Rebound picked out of there by the guys from OTERO as Tommy Kamerad pulled the board. Texans just not getting the funny orange thing, and the other funny orange thing. It's a good shot by Gardner, but just simply didn't go in the basket. Right-hand side with it. On the attack, left side of the hoop is Stowers and lays it home. Steve Green's going to want a timeout. OTERO 39, South Plains 30 with 17:53 to go here in the back half on KLVT Levelland, KLVTradio.com, KLVT on KLVT AM 1230, KLVTradio.com, KLVT Facebook Live, and at SPCTexans.com. Texans, their biggest deficit of the night is 9 here with 17:53 to go in the back half. Panopio, they wanted to double him up in the backcourt. He flings it down floor to Gardner. Drops it off underneath. Scott, good head fake to the hoop. Hoop in the harm for Giovanni Scott. Giovanni Scott with a nice deep head fake to get that basketball down. And the foul is going to go against number 31, Porter Anderson. It'll be his 3rd of the ballgame. So Giovanni Scott has 4, looking for 5 if he can find himself a free throw. Back ironed it, no good. Rebound comes out to Porter Anderson. And they will call a jump ball. Hang on, wait a minute. What did they call? So OTERO had the ball to start the half. The Texans got the jump ball on the scrum with Giovanni Scott. I think they're trying to decide where the arrow is going, and I'd guess the arrow is going the way the arrow is marked over there. And now they decide, yeah, the arrow is right. I'm not sure why they thought the arrow was wrong, but Amiri Young, I know the guy running the arrow. I bet he's got it figured out. Young on the dribble out between the circles. Comes out in the left-hand wing, drops it off out there for Mishu, who drops it into the box. Back out front and around to the right-hand side for Lionel Martin. Out front, Souders backing away, fires it up from 15, no good. Rebound, Myron Gardner. Gardner down the floor, right for Rivaldo Soares. Wanted to attack baseline and backs it out. Back out front for Panopio. Panopio working out of the left-hand side. A lot of contact out front. Got it off left to Gardner. Good slip pass. Giovanni Scott, the big dunk. Great pass by Gardner as he drew the flies, and Scott will get the honey. 39-34 Otero. 16:51 to go in the back half. Amari Young on the dribble. Out between the rings for Stowers, and he leaves it right side of the set. Out there is Martin, the basketball. Stepping away from Biela, now tries to attack, and Biela backs him away. Fires a 15-footer and missed. Rebound comes out, and down the floor they come. Giovanni Scott driving the hoop. Shovels it underneath the Soares to Rivaldo Soares. He'll draw the foul. Foul is going to go against number 11, Rodney Mason. And this will put Soares to the free throw line. As Rivaldo Soares emphatically telling the official, yes, I was shooting. And they said, okay, you got it. So to the free throw line will go Rivaldo Soares. Soares, a 6'6" kid out of Boston, Mass. And the first one's up and good. Rivaldo Soares has 7. And the lead diminishes again. Otero 39. South Plains 35. Otero College's biggest lead is at +9. And now the basketball back to Rivaldo Soares. Free throw on the way, and he got them both. So Rivaldo Soares, a pair of free ones. He's got 8. And down the floor come the guys from Otero College. Out front on the dribble. Come out of the right-hand side for Stowers. Stowers back out between the circles for Curry and around to the left-hand wing. 13 to shoot. Back out front, Stowers again. Cut off nicely out there by Rivaldo Soares. 6 to shoot. Stowers again, trying to run to the hoop. Got tied up, jump ball, it'll belong to South Plains. So the Texans will get it back. And across the timeline, Dalph Panopio. Panopio off a high screen from Gardner. 20 seconds to shoot for the Texans. Panopio, kick out left. Good, look at the 3 from Rivaldo Soares, no good. Biela bats out the glass, but it's run out of there by Otero. Good hustle play by Lionel Martin to track that one down. Otero 39, South Plains 36. 15:33 to go here in the back half. Right-hand side for Stowers. Stowers comes out in the right-hand wing for Martin. Martin looks at Ben Biela and works him back out front. Martin backing away with 6 to shoot. High screen. Tried to double him up. Lost it out of bounds. Turnover against Otero. Texans defensively getting a little more stingy here in the back half. As this was a 34-30 game at the break. The Texans gave up a 6-point run to start it and now have made their run back the other direction. Out front with the basketball into the right side. Biela for 3, no good. Rebound, Gardner tipped it clear. It is off the bottom of the iron by Soares, and it's out of there to Otero. Down the floor, Stowers. Stowers tied up. Belongs back to Otero again. In for the Otero College Wranglers comes Ezra Burnett. He'll check on. Off will come Lionel Martin for Coach Ted Kraft. Got himself a good ball club. Inbound pass will come in from Chester, who's also come in. Way out front for Cameron. Back out the left side for Chester. Gives it up front, left-hand side. Long jumper on the way. Got it down. Tough shot by A.C. Curry, as A.C. Curry has 7. 41-36, Otero with 14:38 to play in the half. Panopio to Gardner. Out in the corner, Soares for 3. Rolled it across, no good. Rebound off Giovanni Scott and out of bounds. Boy, the three-pointer for the Texans just has not found the range tonight. Texans came into this thing shooting at a clip of 35% from behind the arc. They shot just 14% out there in the first half. Otero 41, South Plains 36, 14:23 to go in the back half of basketball. Right side 3 on the way, front iron no good. Long rebound, however, run down and lost out there by Chester. Texans the other way, Gardner layup on the other end, up and good. Myron Gardner's got 8. Nice body control by Gardner going to the hoop. Say hi to our friend Pete Cunningham, who dropped us a message today. Pete, hope you're doing well. Pick and roll to the hoop, right side layup, charging foul. Oh, no. Ben Biela, 2 steps in front of the circle, will draw the blocking foul. They will count the basket, and to the free throw line will go the guys from Otero. Boy, I'd love to be in on this explanation. Free throw line will be occupied by Tommy Commonrod as he has 6 in the ball game. I bet that was fun. 43-38 Otero, 13:55 to go here in the back half. Free throw line, Tommy Commonrod on the way, and that one is good. So Commonrod gets himself a gift, and the Texans trail by 6. 44-38 Otero, 13:51 to go in the back half, and Panopio on the dribble. Panopio will draw the foul, and that is going to go against A.C. Curry. It'll be his 3rd. I don't know if it has been so many to try to slow down the contact. It hasn't worked. I mean, the contact has been what it is tonight. Panopio tried to drop it off to Scott. It's kicked out of bounds by Otero. It'll stay the way of South Plains. In for Otero will come number 11, Rodney Mason. As out will come A.C. Curry. 13:38 to play here in the back half. Otero 44, South Plains 38. Panopio to inbound it. Out in the corner left by Ayla. Good look at the 3. Didn't hit it. The rebound comes out to Rodney Mason. Boy, the Texans just not getting the ball to fall here tonight in the Dome. Down the floor with the basketball comes the Wranglers. Out the right side for Chester. Chester back out front. Burnett tried to dribble by Ayla. Lost the basketball. Tipped away by Ayla. Picked up by Gardner. Turnover Otero. The lead still 6. Gardner fouled way out front. And Rodney Mason saying, what did I do? Well, there's a lot of people asking that question, Rodney. It is his 4th of the ball game, and Rodney Mason will go to the bench with 3 points and 4 personals. Team foul number 4 on Otero in the back half at 13:09 to play. Inbound pass still looking out in the corner for Gardner. Gardner down the right baseline, back out front, Panopio. Pull up from 14, no good. And the rebound run down out there by Otero College as it's chased out front by Jaden Thomas. Down the floor into the baseline, nearly a travel. Instead, it's a foul. Of course it is. And the foul is going to be on Ben Biela, I think. It'll be his 2nd, and the 2nd on the Texans in the half. 12:51 to go in the back half. A 44-38 whistle Mardwin tonight. Way out the right-hand side for Stowers. Stowers dribble 3 over by Ayla, no good. And the rebound long to Panopio. Panopio down the floor on the attack. Leaves it for Soares out on the right side. And out front, Giovanni Scott. He'll run it down the right side of the box and miss the runner. Rebound comes out to Tommy Commonrod. Boy, the Texans just having trouble getting that funny orange thing and that other funny orange thing. 44-38 Otero, 12:23 to play in the ballgame. Out front with it is Stowers. Stowers backs away and gives it off to Chester. Chester trying to drive the traffic. Little circus shots, no good. And a rebound and a foul is going to be called on somebody. It's going to be on Porter Anderson, and that is his 4th. So Porter Anderson with 4, Rodney Mason with 4, A.C. Curry with 3, and a timeout on the floor comes with 12. Turn your dream into an address. You can start online. Just go to PaxtonRE.com. 12:12 to play in the back half. Otero 44, South Plains 38. The Texans dug themselves a 9-point hole to start the half and have been trying to fill it in. Panopio out front, out left side for Biela. Long 3, in and out, no good. Giovanni Scott tipped the rebound, but out of there with it is Otero again. Giovanni Scott will be charged for a foul. It'll be his 4th. So Giovanni Scott will come off. And back on will come for South Plains, Uat Guy. Backcourt with the basketball is Dwayne Chester. Chester across the timeline out to the right-hand side. And a foul on a charge is going to be charged on Otero. The foul is going to go against Dwayne Chester. It'll be his first. Team foul number 6 on Otero, 3 on South Plains. We have had a bunch of them tonight. Panopio out front. Panopio, 15-footer, no good. Foul before the ball got there. Is going to go on number 12, Johnny Arderall. It'll be his first. So that'll put Uat Guy to the free throw line as the Texans will shoot the last 11 minutes and 38 seconds of this one. And now if you're the Texans, you hope this free throw number comes along pretty nicely. Free throw on the way, and Guy will knock home the first one. So a second one is coming from Guy as he knocks down the first of 2. Guy's got 2, and the free throw on the way. Back iron no good. He'll only get one of them. 44-39, Otero, 11:35 to go in the back half. And the ball belongs to the Rattlers. Out front with it is Chester. High post, tried to go on the give and go. Tough shot as it was well defended by Soares. And a foul on the rebound. Goodness. Johnny Ortal will have his second. Will walk 90 feet and shoot free throws. Well, the good news is when we're done, we can just throw the stuff on the van and head for Frank Phillips. Lady Texans tomorrow night. Pre-game is at 5:15. We'll jump at 5:45. And the free throw on the way, up and good from Rivaldo Soares. So now we'll have an explanation from the official underneath the hoop to something to Biela. And now Soares will get ready to shoot another free throw. Free throw on the way, and Soares back irons that one, and it crawls in. Little shooter's bounce for Rivaldo Soares. He's got 10, and the Texans are within 3 at 44-41. Otero, right side Chester. Chester out between the circles for Ortal. Trying to run the right side, goes by Guy and gives it out left. Now loose basketball, Biela picks it up. Comes off a Guy's leg, and they will call you a Guy for a kicking charge. Threw it into Guy's leg, and Guy is called for the kick. Otero 44, South Plains 41 with 11:05 to go in the half. And the shot clock goes back to a full 20. Right side, 3 on the way, no good. And the rebound comes out to Rivaldo Soares. Soares down the floor, right-hand side of the set. Out front for Gardner. Gardner the basketball, dribble 3 right side, back iron no good. Rebound tipped around and picked back up by Otero. Texans 1 pass, 1 shot. Out front with the basketball, Chester. Gives it on the switch for Camerad, who goes out in the corner. Now Chester again left. 10:36 to play. Texans still down 3. Good cut to the hoop, left side by Thomas. Sprayed it up, no good. Rebound to Rivaldo Soares, who battles it out of the crowd. Panopio, left side 3 on the break, no good. Rivaldo Soares the rebound. Boy, the Texans just cannot find the range. Back of the arc tonight here in the Dome. Panopio cutting to the right side of the hoop, runs it up and lays it down. Well, that's a little easier, as Dalph Panopio will score, and he's got 7, and the lead is 1. Timeout, Otero. 10:05 to play in the back half. Otero 44, South Plains 40. Producer back in the closet, Billy Alonso, handling the production tonight. Good job by those guys as always. Dwayne Chester, the basketball across the timeline between the circles. Comes out the left-hand side and leaves it for Stowers. Runs to the hoop and charging foul over Panopio. Dalph Panopio with a nice take on the charge, as Stowers will pick up his first foul of the ball game. It's team foul number 9 on Otero in the back half. Just 3 on South Plains. And Coach Ted Crass was letting the officials know his opinion of that a little while ago as Biela comes on and Rivaldo Soares comes off. So this will be Gardner to throw it into Panopio, who'll bring it up the floor. Texans down one, 9:53 to go here in this back half of basketball. Panopio out front. Left-hand run to the hoop, missed the layup, rebound, tipped around, and picked up out of there by Tommy Kennard for the Rattlers. Texans have not led since 3:06 to go in the first half. Long jumper on the way, no good. And the rebound comes back out to the Texans. Panopio across the timeline. Still 44-43. Bad pass Panopio. And run down by Gardner. Now Gardner gets bodied up. Big block from behind by Gardner. And they'll call the foul. After the contact from 3 to 3, they call the foul on the block. Great block by Gardner. Gardner will pick up his second of the ball game. Boy, and that is a monster athletic play by Gardner. And only to net him a foul after all the contact that existed arc to arc. Free throw line goes Tommy Caminrod. 44-43 Otero, 9:18 to play here in the back half. Free throw is up and good. Boy, and Myron Gardner, I'm telling you what, that play doesn't get too much more athletic than that one. He got way up, had good body distance, and just smoked that shot from behind, only to be called for the foul. Caminrod, free throw on the way. That one is good as well. He's got 9 in the ball game, and the lead goes back to 3. Panopio across the timeline for the South Plains College Texans. Way out left-hand side on the dribble. Working off a high screen from Gardner, who got his jersey pulled, and then it's punted out of bounds. Gardner's jersey is now untucked, thanks to whoever had hold of it. Gardner, the inbound pass to Panopio. 18 to shoot for the Texans. Panopio, left side to Gardner, and another kicking charge will reset the clock to 20. Panopio really having trouble out front right now with Dwayne Chester. Panopio back out front again. Panopio works by a double team and lost the basketball. It's on the floor. It'll be a jump. It'll belong back to South Plains. Porter Anderson went to the floor and covered it up like a fumble and let the Texans get back in and call it a tie-up. Panopio comes off. On comes Tolapue for South Plains. Gareb Hewitt checking out. As back on comes Rivaldo Soares. 46-43 Otero. 8:53 to play in this one. Tolapue to trigger it in. Comes out in the corner for Biela. Biela back to Tolapue on the switch and out front for Soares. 6 to shoot. Soares on the dribble. Soares got to get rid of it. 2 to shoot. Loose basketball. And it's tipped out of there and stolen by Otero. Long 3 out of the right side is nowhere close, and Tolapue bounces the rebound off the Chester miss. Chester out the right-hand side for Gardner. Gardner on the take, runs it up, plies it up from 4 on a circus shot, no good. And the rebound out of there belongs back to A.C. Curry for the guys from Otero. Across the timeline, Thomas out of the right side. Out of the right-hand wing, want to lob it down low. Texans were there, but they'll call the foul. Porter Anderson catches it deep. And the Texans looking for some post defense. Here comes Giovanni Scott back at the next availability. Porter Anderson to the free throw line. Texans were back within 1. Now it's 3. 46-43 Otero. Free throw coming from Porter Anderson. Free throw on the way is good as he rattles it home. Porter Anderson, 3 of 3 from the stripe, has 3 tonight. Guy will come off. Scott will come on. At 8:08 to play here in the ball game. Otero 47, South Plains 43. And Porter Anderson, another free throw. Got them both. He's got 4 in the contest, and the Texans trail by 5 again after being back within 1 a moment ago. Out front with the basketball, Tolapue goes out front to Gardner. Gardner, good drive off the right side. Little Euro, and he lays it down. Tough shot by Myron Gardner. He's got 10. And the Texans are back within 3 again. Out front with it is Chester. Chester lob it down low. Picked off by Rivaldo Soares. And they call him out of bounds. Soares was halfway down the floor. And Soares is ruled out of bounds off the baseline. 7:41 to go here in the back half. Otero 48, South Plains 45. Goodness. Inbound pass will come from underneath the hoop from Chester. Out the left-hand side, he'll leave it from Martin. Martin on the dribble. Hard drive to his left and travels. Turnover. Turnover against the Rattlers. Otero 48, South Plains 45. 7:34 to go here in the ballgame. Texans will be at home next Monday, playing host to Howard as part of a doubleheader. Left-hand side, Giovanni Scott pump fakes the 3, Euro step to the hoop. And they'll call a blocking foul under the hoop. I'm just kind of waiting to see what gets called. As the foul will go on Martin, it'll be his 3rd of the ballgame because I really anticipated Giovanni Scott was about to pick up his 5th on the charge. So Giovanni Scott will go to the free throw line. Giovanni Scott, 6 in the ball game for the kid out of Toronto. Free throw on the way, and that one is good as he nestles it in. He'll shoot a second. 48-46 Otero. As into the contest will come Amari Young. Into the contest for Otero, number 13, Sean Fudge for Coach Ted Crass. Free throw line occupied by Giovanni Scott. That one will roll home as well. Giovanni Scott, a pair of free throws. He's got 8. The Texans are back within 1 again at 7:23 to play. Otero 48, South Plains 47. Across the timeline on the dribble, left-hand side is Martin. Martin gives it out between the rings for Young, and Young works out into the right-hand side. Back up front, tipped away by Giovanni Scott. Scott down the floor, big dunk on the other end. Giovanni Scott dunks it home. The Texans are up 1 with under 7 to go. Out front with the basketball are the Rattlers. Double dribble with no call. Out front, leave it for Curry. Curry to 7 and bangs it in. AC Curry has 9. Timeout on the floor at 6:44 to play. Otero 50. South
up to $1,000 customer cash on that car right now. All at John Rowley Auto Center, East Highway 114 in Levelland. Go to johnrowleylevelland.com.
South Plains College Texans trail Otero 50-49. 6:43 to go here in this one. Down the floor on the dribble. Tolopio leaves it out front for Gardner. Gardner hard to his left, kicks it out. Tried to go to Tolopio in the corner, and it's banged out of bounds. It'll belong to South Plains with 6:31 to shoot here in the back half. 18 on the shot clock. So the inbound pass will come out front to Samuel Tolopio. And Tolopio left for Rivaldo Soares. Good attack, pulls up 10, baseline, couldn't get it. Biela the rebound, tried to tip it back, wouldn't go. Grabbed it again, Gardner to the ring, that won't go. Texans missed 3 pretty good looks and come away empty-handed. And boy, that is frustrating when the good shots won't go in. Amari Young out between the rings. Leave it way out front of the circles, left-hand side of the basketball. Back up 3 on the way, no good. And the rebound yanked out by Giovanni Scott. Texans the other way again, trying to lead. Tolopio goes to the hoop, has it stripped away. Picked up underneath there by Martin. And Martin running it down the floor. Tolopio giving ground. He'll be called for a foul anyway. So Samuel Tolopio was trying to get out of the way and will draw a foul. Tolopio will come off. Back on comes Dalph Panopio at 5:46 to play in this one. Otero 50, South Plains 49. 10 fouls on Otero, 6 on South Plains, 16 total. Meanwhile, on the front half, it was 21, if memory serves me correctly. Left-hand side with it is Mason. Runs to the hoop, sprays it home. Rodney Mason, the bucket. Rodney Mason has 5, and the Texans are down 3 again at 5:29 to play in this one. Panopio out front. Panopio out the left-hand side. Gardner, long 3, got it down. Myron Gardner hits one from a different area code. Somebody called Marshall Henderson. Gardner just found his range. Myron Gardner now with 13. We're tied at 52. Stolen away out front by Biela. Biela down the floor. Run to the hoop, draw the foul. Then Biela will draw the contact. The foul is going to go on A.C. Curry. It'll be his 4th. So that'll put Biela to the free throw line. We're tied at 52 with 5 minutes to play here in the back half. Brought to you in part by Circle HBK Design. Get your custom sportswear. Get shirts for the company. Get custom ball caps. Get it all at Circle HBK Design. They keep me pretty fly for a sports guy. Catch them online at Circle HBK on Facebook. So to the free throw line will go Ben Biela, and he will get ready to shoot the 2-shot foul. First one is up and no good. 1 of 3 is Biela from the stripe. He's got 7. And man, the Texans just have really struggled getting the basketball to fall. South Plains came in averaging 87.5 a ball game. They've got 52 on the board now. Biela will get ready to shoot a second one. Biela, free throw on the way. That one is good, and the Texans are back in front. Biela's got 8. Texans 53. Otero 52. Across the timeline right from Young. Young, the basketball, still on the dribble. Works all the way out in the left-hand wing with Panopio in front. Drops it up front for Mason. Mason to his left. Good run to the jar. Left-hand layup and laid it home. Mason got a nice first step, and from there it was academic. He's got 7, and the lead is 54-53. Otero. Panopio. Out into the right corner. Biela gathers, fires the 3. No good. Big rebound. Giovanni Scott up and down with the left hand. Giovanni Scott's got 12, and the Texans are back in front +1. 55-54, South Plains. Young down the floor, out between the rings. Quick fly 3, front ironed it, no good. Out of the hands of Martin, and the rebound is out of bounds. It'll belong to South Plains College. Remember, we talked about being careful in trailing in a game like this when you're talking about longer possessions and short points, and it has been that. Out front, Panopio fights off a double and goes Garib Hewitt. Nearly lost it, but picks it up. Garib Hewitt driving left side of the hoop, layup, blocking foul. And to the free throw line will go Philemon Garib Hewitt. Foul is going to be on Porter Anderson, and I believe that is his 5th of the ball game. We'll see. Porter Anderson picks up his 5th of the contest. He will foul out with 4 points at the 3:51 mark. So now you start ticking off foul issues. Anderson is out. Curry has 4. 4 on Rodney Mason for Otero. Meanwhile, for South Plains, 4 on Scott, and nobody else in any kind of foul trouble. Philemon Garib Hewitt will go to the free throw line, as the Bostonian will look to score a couple. He's got 2 in the ball game. Free throw on the way, up and down. Garib Hewitt has 3. He'll shoot another. 56-54, South Plains in front 2 with 3:51 to play. Garib Hewitt dribbles the basketball, spins it, lets it fly, and got them both. Philemon Garib Hewitt, 4 of 4 from the stripe. 57-54, South Plains up 3 with 3:47 to go. Out front, Young gives it up top of the circle and comes around the left-hand side now for Stowers. Back out to the right-hand side. Back up 3. That's good. Tough 3 by Lonell Martin as he will knock it down. He's got 8, and we're tied at 57 with 3:28 to play. Panopio out front. Panopio, switch dribble behind the back, runs it down the court. Underneath, Gardner, the big dunk, and the foul against Otero. Who's that on? Boy, Gardner, that was a strong play to get up and jam it down while drawing the foul on Tommy Kamenrad, who will have his 2nd of the ball game. And Gardner will hit the free throw. So Myron Gardner now has 16, and the Texans are back up 3 again. Right-hand side with it is Chester. Leaves it up front this time. Long 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, Giovanni Scott. Is Linnell Martin forced one up there. Scott down the floor. Quick pass to Biela for the big dunk. Giovanni Scott with a great assist. Big dunk by Ben Biela. 62-57 South Plains. Now hang on a moment. Oh my goodness, you're kidding me. Ben Biela will be called for the tech foul on the dunk. 62-57 in favor of South Plains with 2:58 to go here in the back half. And they're right, you can't pull the ring down on the dunk, but not really sure why you started getting it right now. Martin to the free throw line, and the free throw on the way is no good. I'm not a huge fan of that rule anyway. Panopio still arguing the case, but nonetheless, it won't hurt South Plains. South Plains 62, Otero 57, 2:58 to play in this one. So you end up with just a foul on Biela, it's his third. Out the right-hand side with the basketball comes Young. Young driving left side, goes by. Martin, oh my goodness! Gardner with a monster block, and they'll call the foul. 22. They called it on Panopio, his first. Dalph Panopio will get the foul. Again, folks, I'm pretty sure at this point I may have one or two. Young will go to the free throw line. Free throw on the way, up and good. Young's got 4 in the ballgame. He'll shoot another. 2:44 to go here. South Plains 62, Otero 58. And now we will switch some more people around along the blocks before we shoot a second free throw by Amari Young. Boy, I'm telling you what, folks. Young, free throw on the way. That one is no good. The rebound belongs to Gardner, and he was able to battle it out of there as Martin was attacking it from behind. Out front, Gardner with the basketball. 62-58 South Plains, 2.5 to play in this one. Out front, Panopio to the right for Giovanni Scott. Lost the basketball. Picked up by Garib Hewitt. Garib Hewitt out on the right side. Biela for 3, no good. Rebound slapped around. Gardner got raked for the basketball. Down the floor comes Mason. Mason running to the jar. They'll call another foul. Foul is going to go on Dalph Panopio. It'll be his second of the ball game. And back to the free throw line we go yet again. Rodney Mason to shoot free throws. So Rodney Mason, free throw on the way, and that one's no good. He'll shoot a second. I'm telling you what, folks, the free throw column on my scorecard looks like it got attacked by a 5-year-old with a crayon. Second free throw coming from Rodney Mason. We have shot a train load. Free throw on the way. Mason will get the second. So Mason has 8, 62-59, South Plains with 2:12 to play here tonight. Inbound pass from Gardner to Biela. Full court pressure now from Otero. Gardner will walk it across the timeline, left-hand side with 2:06 to go. Gardner, dribble 3, why not? Myron Gardner. Myron Gardner hits one from way out there. He's got 19, and the lead is 6. Out front with it, Mason run to the jar. Lost the basketball, and it'll be off of South Plains College Texan and a timeout on the floor. 1:50 to play in this one. South Plains 65, Otero 59. On 43 minutes, South Plains 65, Otero 59. Lead is 6, Otero's basketball. Inbound pass will come way out front. 3 from the top of the ring, no good. Nice rebound by Panopio, and the Texans will have it. And a pushing foul in the backcourt called on Amari Young. It'll be his second. Now he'll plead his case. As I've said, I'm pretty sure I've got a couple of them tonight. Check my card. 1:42 to play in this one. And the Texans are up +6, 65-59. Texans were down 9 here early in the half, but have found their way back. Panopio to the free throw line, and that is rolled home. 2 of 3 is Panopio. He'll shoot a second. He's got 8. It's a good Otero College team. And obviously some reasons why they picked up some poll votes, and I'd certainly like to see Otero College jump into that poll. They're a dandy. Right-hand side, Young. Texans up 8, 1:36 to play. Young behind his own guy. Oh, my goodness, and no travel as he jumped up to shoot it and came back down. Ball was loose, picked up by Otero College. Wild 3, right side, good by Ryan Stowers, and a timeout on the floor. South Plains 67, Otero 62 with 1:20 to play here on KLVT Levelland, KLVTradio.com, and on KLVT. The Texans have attempted 27 free throws in this ball game. Up to date. Inbound pass to Giovanni Scott. Leaving the backcourt for Gardner. 1:16 to go. Texans with 25 to shoot and leading by 5. Gardner down the right baseline, floats up and misses. Rebound banged around, and it is off of Otero and out of bounds. It'll go back to South Plains on a fresh shot clock. So a full 30 on the clock here for Steve Green, and nope, they're going to take it to 20, pardon me. 1:06 to play, and a 20 on the shot clock. You don't get it full back without the change of possession. And now they will get this thing the way they want it, as Rivaldo Soares will throw it in for Giovanni Scott, high post. Out front with it, Baela. Back off to Giovanni Scott. Pump fake the 3, works to the top of the ring, splits the defense. Big two-handed dunk from Giovanni Scott. Giovanni Scott on a great move from the top of the key has 14, and the Texans are up 7 again. 3 out of the corner over Scott, no good. Rebound is picked up, however, underneath by A.C. Curry. 3 out of the right side. That is no good. Rebound this time battled out by Rivaldo Soares, and a foul on Otero. Martin got a good look, but couldn't dial it in. Pardon me, that was not Martin, rather. That was Stowers. And it is foul number 5 on A.C. Curry, as he will pick it up with 40 seconds to play. He'll end up with 9 points on the night. So the Texans will go to the free throw line, leading 69-62. Texans up 7 with 40 seconds to play. And to the free throw line will go Rivaldo Soares. Free throw up and good. 5 of 7 is Rivaldo Soares. He's got 11 of the ball game, and he'll shoot a second. 70-62, South Plains making a run here late in the ball game. Second one is short, and the rebound comes out to Tommy Cameron. Down the floor, out into the right-hand side, and back out between the rings. Leave it out there, and it's lost, taken away by Gardner. Down the floor, Baela, left hand to the window, and lays it down. Ben Baela's got 12, and the Texans are up 10 with under 30 to play. South Plains will survive a test from a good Rattler team, as a charging foul will be charged on Amari Young, his 3rd of the ball game, and the turnover and a tech foul on Otero to boot. So somebody gets the tech foul as well. We'll see how that goes out. Not sure who that's on. The foul on the tech foul was on Rodney Mason, so it is his 5th, and he will exit. So he will leave with 18 seconds to play and 8 points. It's really neither here nor there now, as Panopio will go to the free throw line to shoot the tech foul with 18 seconds left. Well, the South Plains College Texans are going to get all they want from the Otero College Wranglers. But the Texans, with a late run here in the back half, are going to get out of here undefeated and get ready to play Howard on Monday. Panopio, free throw on the way, is up and down. Dalph Panopio. He is 4 of 5 from the stripe and has 10. So the second free throw by Panopio, up and good. He got them both. So Panopio will hit a pair of free throws. He has got 11. And now we will go to the other end where the Texans will have the basketball with 18 seconds to go. And you can get this to the locker room. So across the timeline come the Texans. Panopio will dribble it across, but it's neither here nor there now. South Plains will win it tonight by a final score of 74-62 on the George R. Keelanly stopped play. The ball was swatted out of bounds, by Panopio was just going to stand there and dribble it off. And one of the Rattlers swatted it away. And now the Texans will leave it out front for Evaldo Soares, who will sit on it, and that is that. The South Plains College Texans survive a scare from Otero College. Your final score, South Plains 74, Otero 62. Texans will move to 5-0 on the year. We are back to the Dome with your post-game activities after you hear this.